loading up the hearse, throw it in reverse. I come from the church of the Marvel Universe. Bodies getting stuffed in the bags.
Well, hello there, everybody. Welcome to the Cryptcast. I'm Mike.
Yo, I'm Brian.
And we are coming to you from inside the Comic Crypt in Eatontown, New Jersey. And we're going to talk about books and stuff, or whatever.
Just books. No stuff. Just books.
No stuff?
No stuff.
Why no stuff?
Because we just talk about books. That's what we do.
Oh. Okay, no stuff.
Is there stuff you want to talk about? You like to talk about stuff? Existential. How do you feel about the holidays? You okay?
Yeah,
A lot of
that's
people
fine.
get depressed.
No, I'm good.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm baseline depressed. I don't get, very depressed.
I'm here if you need to talk.
Okay, thank you.
It's just like that constant depression throughout the year.
Just low, manageable.
Yeah, you learn to live with it and carry it with you like a tumor. That's
Sure. So, we don't have any questions. We don't
That's
have any,
sad.
We don't have any emails. I haven't replaced the battery in the questions book.
Does that mean we're not that interesting?
I think people just stopped caring.
Oh, okay.
Oh, man. So...
We're getting depressed.
Oh, God. I think we're gonna get right to it.
Let's turn the mic off. I'm going home.
All right, good night, everybody.
Well, last week's books. Did you read The Elephant in the Room that we have to talk about?
The bad one or the good one?
There was a good one?
Yeah,
What was the good one?
the one that ended.
Oh, okay. Yeah. All right, so One World Under Doom?
Well, that's the good one.
That's what I'm saying. That's a good one.
Yeah.
The bad one was...
The bad one's Batman Deadpool, yeah.
Yeah. So that's what I figured, because there's... That's the big one to tackle. It's got the multiple matchups and shit like that.
So, I don't have the issue in front of me, and because I like this one so much less than the other one, I didn't even write down the individual creative teams.
I got it. Batman and Deadpool was Grant Morrison and Dan Mora. Mm-hmm. It was pretty...
It looked fine.
It was annoying.
I can't, I haven't wanted to tap out of a book in a long time, in the middle of a read.
So, coincidentally, I started to read it last week in bed and finished it yesterday.
Wow.
Because I didn't want...
It took you a whole week to read that shit?
No, not a whole week to read it. I put it down and didn't want to go back.
Okay. And this is only for that story.
Only for that story, because what made me go back is I read part of the Nightwing Wolverine crossover, and I was like, oh, that looks fun. So let me go back and read the rest of it.
Let's talk about the Batman Deadpool before we get to the other ones, which make the book worth it. The Batman Deadpool does not.
And who was the guy in the beginning whose wife died?
I don't know. Some guy. I don't know. If there was any relevance to it, it was obliterated from my mind because I didn't care by the middle of the story.
It bothered the fuck out of me that Batman would fuck with reality and give that guy his wife back.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
Wouldn't do it for Jason. Wouldn't do it for Alfred. Wouldn't do it for anyone mattered in his universe to him.
Well, that'd be selfish.
But he gave this guy... Batman doesn't believe in tampering with stuff. That's not a Batman thing. Batman doesn't fuck with reality. He doesn't like magic. That's not a Batman thing to do.
I guess. It was minor, though. It was a minor enough thing.
Right, it's very minor, but it's still, people die all the time. That's part of life. You deal with it. That's who Batman is.
Yeah, I guess. He deals with it very poorly.
I didn't bring my parents back, pussy. So,
it was overly meta.
Yep.
In the worst ways.
Gross. Cassandra Nova's in it.
Cassandra Nova's the villain.
She did the shitty fucking finger thing that she did in the movies.
Oh, whatever.
No.
Whatever.
Don't like it.
And 80% of the dialogue was Deadpool, and it was annoying Deadpool, not fun annoying Deadpool, just annoying Deadpool. Just oh yeah, I would hate being around this guy.
Yeah, and then the
it was so inane. It did nothing for the story. It was just I'm wasting my time reading these words.
So my favorite moment is when Deadpool's like, hey, I don't bother you. And Batman's like,
yeah, that was good.
He's like, I've spent most of my career fighting a clown and hanging out with a 10-year-old. Neither shut the fuck up.
Yeah. He's I didn't even know you were talking.
Yeah, you didn't even bother me. I didn't know you were talking.
Yeah, that was the supreme patience of Batman. That was funny.
I would believe that. Mm-hmm. Bruce is always talking to himself. He's always analyzing everything that's going on. He's like, did you say something?
Yeah. And that was, by the way, that's coupled with the image of them coming out of a tunnel on a paddle boat together.
Yeah. Dark Claw's in it.
Gross.
The amalgam character.
Yep.
Which is just kind of funny. It's like, wow, you dug that up out of obscurity. So it's not just a Marvel DC crossover; it's an amalgam.
Even reading it, it was so hard to follow what was happening.
Why he showed up?
Because Cassandra Nova was in both of their heads,
right?
Because she was trying to get the location of an item out of their heads,
right?
So they were in like a mindscape. So all kinds of weird, wacky shit was happening,
and people were dying. Like Batman died first, and then Deadpool died, and I'm like, why are they dying? What's going on?
Yeah.
And it was like homages, like the Superman whole, the Crisis cover, Superman whole Supergirl.
They become one entity at some point.
Oh yeah,
Batpool or Deadman or whatever.
Dead Bat.
Dead Bat. Yeah.
I will say, cool aesthetic. I liked it. Right. I didn't like it happening, but as a static image, it's like, well, they made that attractive.
They blended them fine. I never want to see it again.
I guarantee it's an action figure at some point.
I really hope not.
but like, hats off to Dan Mora for like not making that look like shit.
Sure. Yeah, it was a mess, man.
Yeah, it was not good, and the only reason why it was happening is because the two universes were having sex. I didn't need that. That didn't need to be part of the story at all.
So we had talked earlier where we got that first one and there was no explanation of why any of it was happening, and it almost felt like, oh, the universes were just always together.
Right.
In this, there was an intro of each universe. The entities of each universe.
So first off, Marvel has always had
eternity.
Yeah. The universe is inside a big giant guy, and that has been that way for as long as I can remember.
Yeah.
Like, at least the 80s. Like, when I was going through my brother's comics as a kid, that was the thing. I never knew... No, I think this is a new development that DC's universe is a woman.
It's new for me.
Like, I never truly looked at Marvel's entity as masculine. I was just like, you're ambiguous because you're a universe. You're not either.
To me, he's always come off as masculine. Like, if the form of him has always been masculine.
Sure, but it's just a shadow. Like, does it ever like really even? It doesn't need to be a thing.
I mean, you don't see his dick or anything.
That's what I'm saying. Like, there's no definition. It's stars and planets. And, shit.
But these two entities meet, and they start making out and fucking. Like, and that's why the universes are together.
And where do two universes, like, fuck? Because, like, they're universes. They're huge, giant. Like, what is the size of that bed?
It's a universe-sized bed.
It's a two-universe-sized bed. That's a big bed. That's crazy. But anyway.
It's a universal queen.
It's wacky. It's hard to follow.
Their story, yeah. The universal thing, I think, is a nice little, like, okay, they whatever. There's a reason this stuff's happening.
Art's pretty.
Yeah,
but
it looks...
nothing Dan Mora does is bad, so...
The other stories in it, I liked. There were three other stories.
There were three other stories.
And two of them were good.
Hellblazer, Doctor Strange, John Constantine, Doctor Strange, Nightwing, Wolverine, Harley, Hulk, and Static Shock, Miss Marvel.
Oh, I forgot about Static Shock, Miss Marvel.
So, and that one wasn't bad, but it is forgettable.
Super forgettable, yeah.
So the Harley, Hulk, and the Static Shock, Miss Marvel are like 3 to 4 pages.
Yeah.
They're super brief and super forgettable. They're like knock-knock jokes, not stories.
The Harley Hulk one, yes.
Yes, more
the
of a
Static
joke.
Shock Miss Marvel one was more of like, this is a story.
It should have been. But that would have been a better story with more pages to flesh out.
Yeah, they didn't have anything to like do. Basically, they meet fighting a monster, and Virgil's new to town. I
have my problems with all of them, except for the Constantine Strange. I'm not a John Constantine guy. I have read a few Hellblazer comics for specific arcs, and I'm not really a Doctor Strange guy.
Yep.
But that story was by far the best one.
I would put
for me.
Yeah, I would put that and the Nightwing X-23 or the Wolverine story on par with each other, and for different reasons.
Sure.
So I think they were like even quality.
Well, all right. Constantine, Doctor Strange, 3 damn writers.
Yeah.
For a story that small, 3 writers?
3 writers.
Crazy. We have James Tynion, Joshua Williamson, and Scott Snyder.
Let's say Tynion wrote Constantine, and Williamson wrote Doctor Strange, and Snyder wrote
the other stuff, like the Ghost Rider bit with Swamp Thing.
I don't know.
And Hayden Sherman on art.
Yeah.
It was so good. It's 2 guys very confident in their craft. Their craft isn't exactly the same, but they run adjacent. Constantine delivers on the snark and assholeness, as does Strange. Try to clap back, but doesn't seem to clap back as hard. Well, Strange is a classic hero.
Yeah. And
whereas Constantine's a gutter rat.
And that's the point they were making. And Constantine's going here, it's like, no, mate, it's way worse where I'm from.
Yeah.
I've seen some shit.
Yeah.
And Doctor Strange is, excuse me, what?
Yeah.
And he's like, look at this shit.
Yeah, he's like, how are you implying that I have not seen shit? And it's like, nice cape, buddy.
But like, but Constantine is going to Strange for help because it's like, our universes are mixed. The magics are mixing. The magics are not the same, so it's causing problems. And if there's magic problems, that means people are going to get hurt. And that's the whole thing, is they come together to fix it.
Yeah, and while they're having their exchange, there are other flashes between I think Mordru and Mephisto, fighting, and Ghost Rider and Swamp Thing are having an exchange too.
Ghost Rider, I want a Swamp Thing Ghost Rider thing.
Hell
that would look
so cool. That was fun.
Yeah,
the art was great,
and these are just like background panels while they're talking.
Yeah, while they're talking, it's just
There's
going
no
on in the
dialogue,
background.
it's just happening.
There's no dialogue for Mordru and Mephisto. There's a little bit of dialogue, like brief.
Ghost Rider says, "You don't belong here."
Yeah, Ghost Rider wraps a chain around him. He's like, "You don't belong here," and like burns him to a crisp, and then a big giant like tree trunk comes out of the ground, smashes the most. It was fun. It was a lot of fun. All the flavor of the dialogue was accurate.
Yep.
And good.
And like, you get your action from that side shit, and it was all dialogue between Strange and Constantine, and they fix it by talking.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yep.
Like, the whole time Constantine's trying to like put Strange to sleep, and he's like, "I know you just tried to cast like 5 sleep spells on me. Like, what are you doing? You're trying to steal
stop
something."
that. Yeah.
Yeah. And then he headbutts him and steals the Eye of Agamotto.
Yeah.
And then they work together to fix the magic. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was,
and then they both come together. It's like, hey, we were both like saw each other's minds. Now we respect each other. Blah.
Yeah. I'm really glad that story was in there, because otherwise I would have felt that was a waste for me.
I like the Laura Nightwing thing.
The Laura Nightwing thing was cool, but it was really just a story of them being impressed with each other.
It was them being like, "Hey, your dad's like a big deal," and he's like, "Yep, your dad's a big deal too," and that's it. Just them bonding over that sort of thing. And Redondo did the art; it's so clean.
Yeah,
and
very
it looks
clean
so
and beautiful.
Nice.
Absolutely.
And all the story is Killer
Tom
Croc.
Taylor wrote it.
Yeah, Tom Taylor.
And Bruno Redondo. Yeah.
Yeah. So Killer Croc kidnaps the honey badger that Gabby has for a pet, and she chases him. She ends up under there, and they just go save.
Yeah, and Croc was like, "I wasn't gonna eat her."
Yeah.
Like I was just keeping her in a cage because she's trouble. Like, you know, so like Croc was even like not like bad.
Yeah, but you just have those moments of them impressing each other where like Laura finds out
Dick
doesn't have powers.
Yeah, you're just a guy.
She goes, "What? You're just what?"
Yeah.
She goes like, "I have claws I can heal," and she goes, "What do you do?" And she's like, "The best I can."
Yeah, I do the best I can.
And he's like,
"Yeah,
what?
I love that comeback. It was great." And
but he jumps in front of Croc before like she can, and she's like, he's
and
willing
she says
to.
That there's no powers.
He's willing to jump in.
Yeah.
And then he sees that she's a weapon, but she's using all of her self control not to actually hurt him,
not to hurt Croc.
Right? And they have this
huge monster.
Yeah, and they just earn each other's respect, and it's really just a nice little thing.
It is. I will say, as good as the story between them two, the chemistry's cool. I'd love to see another crossover, a longer story.
Yeah,
all good. I hate Gabby.
I think she's great.
I hate Honey Badger. I cannot stand her. I hate her in the regular continuity. I hate her in the, and to find out that she's the cause for all this shit because she went running into the sewer.
She was chasing her pet.
I get she was chasing her pet, but her pet's a goddamn Wolverine. They lied to Dick. They tell him it's a dog.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's like, you have a Wolverine?
Yeah, I'm sorry. It was a Wolverine, not a Honey Badger.
Yeah,
She's Honey Badger.
She's Honey Badger. Yeah. I make that mistake a lot, too.
Yeah.
With her snark and just being an asshole, she calls them both Nepo heroes.
She goes,
your dad's a hero too? Yeah, another Nepo hero.
They acknowledge that it's true.
Yeah, they do. You know, like Zick's like, you're not wrong.
I thought it was funny that she comes out of the cage and she's like in one of those like villain hangy cages in the sewer.
Yeah.
She hits the ground and she goes, "Oh my God, you're okay." And she's like, "What's the matter?" She's like, "You've got a bone sticking out of your hand." She's like, "Oh no, that's supposed to do that."
Yeah, it's supposed to be there. After the adventure wraps up, they're eating Chinese food at Babs's, like they're still on the clock tower or whatever. And and Barbara's there and she's in the Batgirl uniform. Her and Laura are off to the side, and this I didn't like because like they still try to write Laura awkward. And I think by this time she'd be pretty acclimated. Like Laura,
I didn't catch her being awkward at all
because Barbara's talking about how delicious the food is. And she's like, it tastes like 24 with chicken. And I'm like, what?
I think he misread that because when I read it, I was like, oh, okay. It made sense in the time reading it. I didn't come off as awkward to me.
But she's saying like you know, like I don't know if she's talking about like the menu, like it's number 24 with chicken. She's like, if she's just being factual, so like it tastes like what it tastes like, you know. Mm-hmm. And Barbara's like, it's so good, and she goes, no, it tastes like what it tastes like, because she repeats it. She says it tastes like 24 chicken.
She affirms it. Yeah.
And then I'm like, I don't know if she's talking about like blue dye number 4 and red dye number 5.
I think she's echoing what Barbara said. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like, okay, but like, I'm sure you know when things taste good, man. Like, I've seen you eat pizza in NYX. Like, what the hell?
Yeah,
like, it was just a little weird.
For me, I didn't catch any awkwardness off of it at all.
Just that. And, like, Gabby kind of, like, redeems herself because she's like, when she says something lame about Nightwing's dog.
Mm-hmm. He goes, I thought you said you had a dog. And it's like, well, we lied. And she goes like, well, yeah, who has a dog? It's boring.
And he's like, I have a dog.
And she's like, oh, for a superhero, that's kind of boring.
And she's like, does he do anything, or does he have powers or whatever? And he's like, well, he talked once, but it's like a one-time thing.
Well, it's a her. She talked and then she could do something, and she's like, oh, that's cool. And he's like, well, not anymore.
And then when she apologized to it, she's like, I'm sorry, Haley, you're not, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
And it's like, man, you all don't know about the adventures of Bitewing. Harley and Hulk is Mariko Tamaki?
Yeah.
And Amanda Connor.
What a waste of a story.
There's no story. A robot on a robot scooter drives into a hot dog cart. It crashes into a toxic waste place.
Hulk is chasing the thing on the scooter.
Yeah.
It smashes into Harley's thing, and Harley's like, ooh, a Hulk! And, like, chases him. The Hulks fall into the toxic waste bin like Joker and Harley did.
Yeah, and Harley is about the Hulk.
Yeah. Like she's hot on him.
Like hot on him.
Yeah, sweet on him.
Yeah.
And the hot dogs turn into little hot dog monsters.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's it. And they just sit there and they're like, that's it. The one thing out of the entire thing is when Hulk comes, like, running out of the cloud of smoke, and Harley is on his back.
It looks like
Hulk with big bunny ears.
Well,
like
I thought
a hulked out Harley.
Yeah, I thought a hulked out Harley. That's the first thing I had, and they're just piggybacking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Funny.
Yeah.
But
sure. Waste.
Yeah. And that's it, man. I wish I could tell you there was story there, but
there wasn't.
There wasn't.
Yeah.
And then we have Static Shock and Miss Marvel, written by G. Willow Wilson, and I want to say Dennis Conway every time I look at this name, but it's not. It's Denise Cohen. And it's just like, I'm too old. I'm gonna go with the old writer name. It's weird because Static's family's not in South Dakota, North Dakota.
They're in one of the Dakotas. I forget.
They're in one of the Dakotas, so they moved. They just moved. They just moved to Jersey City, I guess, which is weird.
Yep.
And Miss Marvel's dealing with I don't even remember what the hell they fought. It was so insignificant.
It was like a giant monster thing.
Yeah, it was just a no-name giant monster.
Yeah, it was just a generic monster thing.
Yeah, right.
And they meet each other fighting, and they go, hello, and that's kind of it.
Yeah, and they're kind of hot on each other.
Yeah.
They're sweet on each other, too. And
yeah,
it's like, why do you... I don't understand why they do... Like, for Harley to be sweet on the Hulk, cool. That's fine. It's goofy. That is the joke. You don't have to, like, read into it more. But... the Static Shock Miss Marvel thing, it's like, oh, they'd be kind of a cool couple if you could pull that shit off.
Sure.
And they do that. Historically, they do that. When they did the DC Marvel crossover back on the day, Jubilee was sweet on Tim. And it's like, well, I mean, that sucks because you're never going to revisit that.
Yeah.
And you could. Like, how funny would they be if it was a Jubilee Tim crossover and Jubilee's like, oh, finally, and tries to mack on him, and he's like, I have a boyfriend. Like,
Also, she's like 25 now, and he's still 17.
True. What happened to you? My universe reset? Oh, we don't do that.
Yeah, we don't. Yeah, not often. I've got a baby who's a dragon.
We have this one spider guy. He's the only guy who's not allowed to age.
Yeah.
He has like a kid protege is going to be older than him in 2 years. They can wear each other's clothes now.
Yeah.
And I was a vampire and had a baby. You had a baby? He was an alien, but now he's a dragon. I don't want to cross over with your universe anymore.
Yeah, no, I get it. I'm gonna go home now. Thank you. Yeah, that's it. I thought the first one was better, and the first one ended with that logo bullshit.
Logo was horrendous. I cannot say the first one was better. The first Batman Deadpool story was better.
The first crossover between them was better.
Doctor Strange Hellblazer, Doctor Strange Constantine, that wins it for me, and I can't believe it because I don't have any.
Sure. Well, you don't end up having like preconceived notions of what they should be doing or how, and
But I do. I have a preconceived notion of all these characters. I have knowledge of them and how they should interact.
Less
expectations of the story.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
But it was well written because they had all those 3 super talented guys on there. Would you like to move on to the better thing?
What's the better thing? One World Under Doom?
One World Under Doom number 9 by Ryan North, R.B. Silva. That was a good ending.
Yeah, it's very aggravating.
Okay. If you remember in the last issue, Valeria died.
Yes.
Because Doom killed her by accident. Like, severed her head, like, missing limbs.
Oh, he just ripped her apart. Shards of metal shooting everywhere. Like.
And this whole issue was him going, no! And then trying to bring her back to life.
He went to eternity, right?
He went to the Living Tribunal.
The Living Tribunal.
After some other gods.
Right, after some, yeah.
Yeah. He went to the
He
Vishanti.
exhausted the resources.
Yeah. He went to the Vishanti first, and they're like, eh.
Yeah.
And it was just this thing of like, and Doom, it wasn't in these words, but like, Doom's not used to being ignored. So he's like, you will listen to Doom. And they're like, nope.
No, we won't.
And he's like, oh, God, I gotta go somewhere else. So it's him trying everything in his power to bring Valeria back to life. And he ends up, this is very short because it's a very good issue. It's an emotional.
It's a good issue. There's a lot of flavorful dialogue,
right?
And there's a lot of emotion in the writing. But he basically makes a trade and sacrifices his own life for hers.
Yeah, he gives up being the Sorcerer Supreme. He gives up all his power. He gives up his soul. He gives up his life.
But he's
in order to save her.
But he's telling the story to Reed Richards. Reed is working on something in his lab, and Doom is helping him. He's handing him things, and basically explaining the story of what he had to do.
Yeah.
And basically at the end, as he's kind of like walking away, and he's delivering like the final like context stuff, like and I did it, and I'm gonna go die now.
Yeah, and he's like actively disintegrating.
Yeah, he's actively disintegrating. So the faceplate of his mask like falls, and Reed catches it, and inside the mask is inscribed his last will and testament, and it says that whoever it is bequeathed to gets everything he has ever had. They get Latveria. They get.
It specifically said Reed Richards.
That Reed gets it?
Yeah. Did you read the mask?
Yeah.
It said Reed Richards, son of Nathaniel Richards. Reed gets everything.
Okay.
Yeah. Huge deal.
Yeah. Well, it's going to corrupt Reed now.
Puts the mask on.
Right, yeah. I'm like, I always wanted to do this. Jesus.
Yeah, it was a good issue.
Yeah.
It's fantastic. And they have the little, like, talking heads, news, interview things going on about, like, what the world is now that Doom's gone and people saying their piece or whatever. But we don't see any heroes other than Reed.
Yeah.
And it's just that. Yeah, it was good.
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
Very much.
I mean, I can't say that it didn't go down the way I expected it to.
Well, once you see Valeria go down, it is it's like, okay, of course Doom's gonna do everything he can to bring her back. So relatively predictable. Okay, so we just read the thing again, and not everything is left to Reed. Reed is the executor of the will, so he's the one who has to like arbitrate this. But it looks like everything that Doom owns is going to be won in some sort of contest.
Yeah.
Like, it says something along the lines of, like, whoever is able to blot whatever first gets it, and they leave it in they cut it off.
Yeah, you don't actually know what anyone has to do.
Right, so
but they got to do something.
Yeah, it's going to come up because we have Dungeons of Doom, and that might be it. And
whoever gets out of the dungeon.
Yeah, and then there's another Doom book. I forget. I think it's the Will of Doom.
The Will of Doom's going to be it then. Of course it is.
Duh. Stupid double entendre.
Hope you survive the will.
So yeah, we'll see who gets to be new king of Latveria. It'll be Valeria. Right?
Yes.
Right?
I mean, logic would dictate, right?
I think it'd be cooler if you just left it to her.
Yes.
Right?
I mean, how crazy would that be right off the bat?
Mom, I'm going to go run my kingdom.
Yeah, I'm going to go to my castle now. Look, young lady, you finish your dinner before you go to your castle. Yeah, you don't have time what to do. Yeah.
Leaves him in a cool spot.
Yeah, the whole event was good.
Sorcerer Supreme's up for grabs. Kingdom's up for grabs. All his technology's up for grabs.
Sorcerer Supreme's not up for grabs.
I know. Technically, it's up for grabs, but we all know it's just going to be Scarlet Witch.
I mean, no. I mean, it wasn't that the last page of the book?
What?
Her with the eye and the cape?
Yeah, she picks it up in the battlefield.
she has the eye and the cape.
Yeah.
Yeah, so... I mean, don't get me wrong. I wish anyone but her.
I don't think it's going to last very long.
No, because she's going to go, what would she... My name is Wanda. Shall we start some trouble? Yeah, bitch, because you're a villain. You're not a fucking Avenger. I'm tired of saying this shit. House of M. Put a bullet in this bitch's head.
I know you have strong feelings about her.
Damn right.
I don't have...
Because I'm mutant and proud.
I don't have as strong of feelings. I still think she'll fuck it up.
The only value Wanda ever had was as Magneto's daughter, and now she's not even that. So just fuck off. Get out of my comics. Go somewhere, anywhere. Join the Inhumans.
His daughter.
Join the Inhumans. Go to the fucking moon. I don't even want to see you. The dark side preference.
What else? What else have you read?
I read Ferocious #1 from Mad Cave.
That was on my list. I didn't get
by Luke. I'm going to butcher this Polish name. Piotrowski, I think.
Okay.
We'll go for it.
Sure.
And Emmanuel Arcolani.
Okay.
I guarantee I'm wrong on both of them.
You're doing great.
The Ferocious are, I won't say monsters, but they're like, I don't know, orcs for lack of a better comparison. They're like a monstrous race, but they're like people. They're like, like the main one is the one that the story's about is female, and she's quite attractive for a big horned monster, murderous monster.
Sure.
And they invade villages and kill the villages, and this little kid was he was like lakeside. He was like drinking from a lake or cleaning stuff in the lake or whatever, and he like looks up and he sees like a whole bunch of dead people in it. He sees the Ferocious, and he like goes to investigate it, and she's alive, but like barely, and he just is like, and he gets the hell out of there, and he runs home, and they're and his mom's questioning him, and it's like, where were you? He's like, I was out by the lake, and so the dead, like all the neighboring villages are all dead, and she's like, we do not dare, like, the Ferocious are out there, you shouldn't, and he's like, oh no, like there was one, she was dead. She's like, you sure? And he's like, yeah. And then she comes and murders the whole fucking town. He's the only survivor.
So, lucky little kid, I guess?
I mean, shitbag little kid, because he didn't tell his mom that they were alive, and he's responsible for them all getting murdered.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. But then he goes and tries to kill her by himself.
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, you're cute and funny. I'll keep you as a pet. So
is this a story from her perspective or the kids?
The kids?
Okay.
I think, mostly. Mm-hmm. It starts off with his narrative.
Interesting.
Okay. But basically, she's going to keep him around instead of killing him. She's like, you're too young. I'm not going to kill you. So I'll teach you some shit. And it's like, well, this is interesting.
Okay,
I liked
cool.
it. The artwork's really cool. Mm-hmm. I'm probably not doing the story justice. There really wasn't a lot there.
Okay, that's fine. A lot of stuff, intros are hard because you have a lot to like lay down. So I get it. Yeah, a little more leeway in #1s.
Yeah, unlikely pairing that are now traversing a fantasy scape. So cool.
Okay,
I will continue that one. I also read Final Boss by Tyler Kirkham and David Miller.
Me too.
It's what DCKO should have been from the get-go. It was a lot of fighting. It was like a tournament fighting kind of deal.
I didn't like the book.
I didn't like it at all.
I didn't like it at all. It had a super 90s vibe in all the wrong ways.
Yeah. Yeah.
It really did. Like, from dialogue to how the story was structured, art, everything going on, it's just like, this is very 90s, and I don't like it.
Too much explaining. With like a lot of dialogue to hit you with a lot of lore all in one issue.
Too much.
Yeah.
And he kept like restating the same thing like 3 or 4 times throughout the book. It's like, we get it. You got this medallion from your grandpa.
Yeah.
Your grandpa was in World War II. He was in an island. You got this medallion from my grandpa. Okay, thank you. I don't need to fucking hear it again. Stop.
Yeah. I won't say that the artwork was bad, but I will say that the artwork was nostalgic of a 90s story. Like it all seemed to fit. 20 years ago.
I had a formatting issue. The first half of that issue was fuzzed.
Yeah.
There was a formatting issue, and it wasn't just the art. there was the dialogue bubbles. There was the dialogue where it's like, this is very noticeable. And then there was you flip the page and I was like, oh, this is clean now.
But was it supposed to be? Because it was all flashback from the dad and the granddad in the military?
No, it was the first half of the book.
Okay. Yeah, that one wasn't a win for me.
The thing is, it's like, it has this like kind of like you said, there's like underground fighting rings, like a blood sport angle, also with like some Highlander sprinkled in.
Yeah.
Like there's cool angles. It just didn't hit at all.
Right.
It's a shame.
Yeah. I read Capes, also from Image Comics. Robert Kirkman. I mangled that name. Mark something.
And to be fair,
Englert.
it is Capes that was previously published however long ago. It's just been remastered, and they've thrown new dialogue in it.
It's hysterical. I liked it a lot. Mm-hmm. But, I mean, I don't dislike anything that comes out of the Invincible universe.
Sure. But it really is just a like, hey, we updated this older thing.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yep.
Yeah, I didn't prioritize that because it's like, oh, this is old content.
Yeah, thoroughly enjoyable, though. Mm-hmm. Read Nova Centurion #1 from Marvel.
How was that? That's literally like next on my pile to read.
It is fun because it's more Imperial. It's more Rich getting dragged into shit he does not want to do.
Okay.
And he's got a lot of weight on his shoulders too, which I didn't really understand. If he loses power, there's a power balance. Like he has to like recharge like a Green Lantern battery. Like he needs energy.
Yeah.
And if he expends all his energy, the world mind in his helmet goes blank. And the world mind's explaining to him, like, hey, you don't just, lose being a Nova. You lose the last bit of intelligence and technology gifted to the universe by the Xandarians. And, they were all wiped out and they're all dead. So, I'm the last thing that remains of their culture.
Yeah, he's the last bit of the world mind left. Yeah.
Right. So no pressure. Mm-hmm. And there is a faction of Kree and Skrull that have banded together.
Oh.
They are, like a lot of times they say the Kree Skrull War. I didn't know. I thought they were referring to the war. The Kree Skrull War is the faction.
What?
Yeah, that's what they're called. They're basically a mob. It's a female Kree and a male Skrull at the top. They were two generals that met during the war in battle and unified. So they are just called the Kree Skrull War.
Is that a new thing?
I don't know.
Okay, because I haven't read the Kree Skrull War.
Yeah, or some people call them the KSW.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
So Nova links up with Pip the Troll.
Pip the Troll.
And
he's got some cool hats, and he loves to fuck.
And Pip the Troll basically pimps him out. He becomes his agent and finds him work.
Pip's always been like that, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So and scumbaggy Pip knows. He's like, he sends him right into that. He's like, hey, so I got a job. He's like, and you're going to get paid for a consultation. So just go for the consultation. You say no, you still get paid. Mm-hmm. Just go.
Yeah.
And Nova's very reluctantly like, fine. He's wearing a flowered Hawaiian shirt. He
Pip?
hasn't No, Nova.
Why?
Because he's just so downtrodden and
he looks
shit
so
on.
Angry and awesome at the end of Imperial.
He is, but he's still.
He had that bomber jacket look going on.
Oh yeah, that was a badass look at the end of Imperial. This is not. This is like the way Imperial went. And nobody speaking up and telling the truth and following the law. He is very down. He's like, fuck the entire universe for being corrupt scumbags. Mm-hmm. Fuck you all. I hate you all.
Yeah.
Really.
I like this angle for him, honestly. It's fantastic.
He is at the end of his rope, man. Mm-hmm. He is at the end of his rope, and he is just kind of giving up, man. He's wearing a new Warriors hat in the beginning of it, which is hysterical. He walks in to the KSW throne room to talk to the two leaders, carrying the helmet like a bucket.
How do you hold the helmet nice?
And they were just like, could you put it on? And he's like, I don't have to do that. And they're like, we paid for counsel with the Nova. could you put the helmet on? So they beg him to put the helmet on. He puts the helmet on. He saves his ship, right? In the beginning, when he meets Pip, and Pip is bartending on this ship. It's a ship full of socialites, and they run out of power, and they don't have power to get to anywhere. They're gonna die out there. So he gets them through a Stargate. He opens up a Stargate. He uses and then the whole world mind's fighting with him. He's like, if you open up the Stargate, like, we are screwed on energy, and that's when the world mind explains to him the whole thing, like, and you can lose me, and that sucks, you know.
Yeah.
So again, like, he saves them, and then he's on the ship, and he's like, so, you know, normally I wouldn't do this. He's like, but like, donations, and he's using the helmet as a donation bucket.
Amazing.
And they all refuse. They're like, no, fuck you. Like, how, like, that's so unbecoming of a Nova Corps member. Like, that's disgusting. Well, and he's like, you'd all be dead. And they're like, we'll give you some, like, drink credits and stuff. And that's when he meets Pip. He's at the bar, and he's just drinking away his free drinks. And Pip's like, man, look at you.
That's fun.
Yeah. So it was a lot of fun. I will keep reading that one. I've been a fan since the New Warrior days. I laughed my ass off when I saw that.
I haven't spent a lot of time with Rich, but I'm excited to go with this volume. So
that's all I have for last week. But I do just a little highlight.
Yes, please.
Just not even and I just found it hysterical. Book of Revelation was just the only thing I'll say about the Age of Revelation. That's the one with the little blue girl.
Yeah.
And
Fabian Cortez is the biggest asshole in the universe.
She murders the fuck out of Fabian Cortez.
Good.
And she does the most unforeseen heel turn I have ever. I couldn't have predicted this. This little blue doe-eyed girl, like, she's an apocalypse plant. Apocalypse sent her there.
No shit.
She is evil as fuck.
No shit.
She is evil as shit.
That's amazing.
I was like, man, these books are just surprising me with shit. And they were turning out to be a lot better than I thought they were going to be. I'm like,
cool.
I said, all right, cool. I'm a fan of this girl.
That's cool.
But that's all I got for this week. For last week.
That's all I had for last week, too. And I'm going to tell you, there wasn't a lot to, like, pull from for this week for me. And I didn't read last week, so I prioritized reading bigger stuff from last week so we could talk about it. So I have nothing from this week. I'm sorry, everyone. I'm a disappointment.
Well, we're going to breeze through the second half of this because I only have a couple of things.
Again, there wasn't much. It's that fifth week thing, man. There's not a lot. I feel like we just did this because of the end of last month.
Again, we're covering new material that we want to share, like what we think recommends. Like, there's a whole slew of X books this week. I didn't get to them. Escape is out this week.
Yeah.
Beautiful. But didn't read it. I love Feral. Skinbreakers number 3 is out. There's a ton of good stuff this week.
There's good stuff.
There's good stuff this week. I just haven't gotten to it yet because I wanted to cover some relevant shit. I'm gonna start worst to best.
Please.
We'll go with that, right? Iron Age Comics. There's something called Deadhead.
The art is interesting. The art is what grabbed me for that.
AC Medina, Gabriel Fonseca. It's hack slash. It's a killer killing serial killers.
I'm less interested now.
It's a very abstract, cool kind of art style. Almost urban graffiti-ish.
Yeah,
not quite.
Right, the art's what got me.
Art drew me in. No good. No thanks.
Oh, that's a shame.
I pass.
Probably flip through and just get a gist.
Arcadia by Ignition Press. The Miranda Brothers. Beautiful art. Beautiful art. High concept story. I'm tapping out now. There's just it's like as complicated as like the lore in Ghost Pepper, but not conveyed as clean.
I was gonna say the lore in Ghost Pepper is very understandable.
I know, but this is not, because there's like, it's an apocalyptic world and there's pod people and something happened where one hatched and we just adopted them, and people's life sources and memories are in their third eye, which is like this gold ball in people's foreheads that they could pry out of their foreheads when they die, so you can, I think, keep memories without. It was beyond my willing to understand.
Sounds like a lot.
It was a lot, but I mean, man, the artwork's really pretty.
Okay, I mean, that's something.
Daredevil Punisher #1.
That's new Palmiotti, right?
Yeah.
Palmiotti hasn't been hitting like he should be.
No, not like he should be, because I like Palmiotti historically, but this did not do it for me. This just felt like rehashing, like regurgitating Punisher, Daredevil, just blah, 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 blah. Even Matt's dialogue in the beginning, where he's talking about Frank, was just like, it sounds like you're tired of this. It sounds like you don't want to do this. Uh-huh. Yeah. I didn't enjoy it. And again, I'm a bad source. I'm not really a Punisher guy or a Daredevil guy. So it really had to be something special.
Neither am I, but I'm willing to give, credit where credit's due, because that Red Band Punisher, a fun book.
The Red Band Punisher is good.
I enjoy that book.
Yeah.
The World to Come Punisher, which is a Palmiotti thing.
It's also Palmiotti, yeah.
Was not as good.
I wonder if it's like a good idea for somebody to be writing 2 books of the same character.
I don't think so.
Yeah, confuse which one you're doing or whatever.
Right.
I don't know if it's the case, because I didn't read the World one. Speaking of characters I don't normally read or like, Infernal Hulk, #1. I'm over Other Eyes and Hulk. I'm over Infamous, Immortal, Incontinent. I don't care.
The Incontinent Hulk.
Yeah. Hulk poop.
Hulk shit. Hulk sorry.
Philip Kennedy Johnson and Nick Klein.
He stopped wearing purple pants. He wears brown pants now.
Right? He wore the brown pants. I can't even begin to tell you how fucking good this book was.
That is wild to me, because you don't typically like Hulk shit.
Dude, I was slack-jawed. I could tell you on one hand how many times I've enjoyed Hulk stuff. Mm-hmm. Planet Hulk, World War Hulk, and that stupid era where Red Hulk popped up, and Wolverine was a Hulk, and Iceman was a Hulk, and Cyclops was a Hulk.
So Hulk, just the wild bullshit.
That garbage Hulk thing, because it was like kitschy and stupid. I'm like, all right, this is so dumb, I'm not taking this serious, and it was fun. So I was like, all right, fine. This was amazing. The artwork slayed it. It was amazing. It was so damn brutal and bloody. The thunderclap, he clapped the guys like he scalped him. Like, not his head off his shoulders, but the top of it, he scalped him, like top of his head, clean off. Crazy. He raises is Golgotha dead? Right, that's the Queen of Monsters or something. See, I'm not good on the lore either. But he raises the city of monsters from, like, I don't know, underworld to the world, and he has like a throne, and the army that's waiting for him and scouting him, he turns them all into monsters. At one point, like, there's a big questionable penis tower that comes out.
Yeah, come on.
Like, no, it looked a little bit too much like a penis. It was
all towers are just penises, Brian.
Sure, but this one had like a head. It was circumcised. Like, it was a little helmet on top, and I was not okay with it. And I think if they made it any color other than flesh colored, it wouldn't have been an issue. But it was flesh colored, so it was like, bro, what are you doing? But again, with the exception of some weird penis stuff, it was incredible. I have never enjoyed. And like I said, I started to read World War Hulk. And it made me go back and read Planet Hulk. Yeah. And that is easily the best Hulk stuff I've ever read up until this issue. This is incredible. I do, however, there's a last page, right? Hulk takes his throne, and he has all his monster guys in front of him. And then there's people watching it, Marvel superheroes watching the news about the Hulk and this thing that's going on in Kentucky. It's going on in Kentucky. And the Fantastic Four is watching the news, and that's okay. And the Avengers are watching the news, and that's okay. And, Fantastic Four is clearly in the Baxter Building, and the Avengers are clearly in a base of their own. And then Spider-Man and Captain America are on this destroyed couch watching an old tube television on a crate on a rooftop. There is a pigeon coop behind them, and pigeons fly. Why? Just this one panel. So many questions. Why are they
just hanging out, man?
Why is there a couch up on a roof?
If you're Spider-Man, you're finding roofs that people don't have access to, and you're putting shit up there.
Why
just for yourself?
And why is Cap there?
Visiting with his bud Spidey.
Sure. It's just such a weird. Again, Fantastic Four, big glass windows, office buildings, office cityscape in the background, Avengers, big metal walls, looks like a fortress, and then homeless people couch.
That's fun. I like that.
It's fun, but it's like, what the hell? And then the very last panel is clearly Bruce Banner hanging out somewhere. So the Hulk is not Bruce Banner.
I haven't read the recent Hulk, so I have no idea what's going on. I know like this isn't Hulk because he literally got torn in half and like another thing bonded with him, I believe.
Yeah.
That's why this is happening.
I think it's like the son of Golgotha.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One last thing that I didn't even finish. I didn't even finish it. I was reading it right before we started, and it's the new Distillery book that comes out tomorrow, Galactic. I'm loving it so far.
Okay.
It was Kurt Pyers and Amilca Pina. But if you like Pinna, but if you like
you milk a peanut?
yeah, you milk a peanut.
I'm sorry.
Can you milk a cat fucker?
Sorry for making fun of your name.
Can you milk me?
Low hanging fruit. I apologize.
It's awesome. It is. Yeah, I got it right behind me.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't pick it up, but you said it's pretty good, so now I'm going to read it.
Art looks great. Not to offend Amilca. Yeah, Amilca, right? Amil car. Amilcar.
Amilcar Pinna, yeah.
Yeah, see, I got it right, or close. It's a cool sci-fi space romp. It is paying homage to things in cool ways. There's a McQuarrie sector and a Mobius sector and stuff like that. And it's like, I get those references. It's wonderful. Artwork is very reminiscent of Paul Pope, which I love. But yeah, it's fun. Listen, it's a guy and his dog. His co-pilot is a dog guy. His name's Wolf.
Is Barf?
No, it's like Barf. Not in here, you don't. I'm a Mog, half man, half dog. I'm my own best friend. But they're fun. Like he's even older than Han Solo. That's a Han Solo gun with the scope on top.
It's close.
So they're very fun. They are the swaggering pilot and co-pilot. Guns for hire kind of guys.
Is he wearing a members only jacket?
Right, looks like it. But some kind of dignitary. His daughter has gone missing, so he's hired to go look for it. He gets like pulled aside and is like, listen, like she probably wasn't kidnapped. She's at that unruly age where she doesn't like give a shit, and like she probably fucked off to go like have fun. And of course, she is having some lesbian good time, sexy time, very very erotic fun shit going on, and she is not looking to go home anytime soon. So that's going to be fun because she's clearly not going to want to go.
Sure.
Flip ahead just to see what's going on, and they have her in a Princess Leia bikini at some point. And it's like, dude, like this is just come on.
Okay, so it's just hey, do you like sci-fi stuff?
Do you have a soft spot for sci-fi stuff? Because we're gonna give it all to you.
Okay.
Yeah, because it was like a Greedo moment, practically that turned into a shootout.
Okay.
The issue for the advertisement for the second issue in the back, they're on a snow planet. It's like, second movie, they're in Hoth. Oh yeah, sweet. You won me.
Okay.
Congratulations, you win.
When you're done with that copy, I'll go ahead and give that a read.
Absolutely. I recommend it already, and I haven't finished it.
Excellent.
And that's all I got.
Okay.
That is my everything.
Cool. I apologize for not having more.
I give my all to you.
I throw myself at all of your mercy for not having enough.
That's all right. I think you carry it most of the time, so it's not time to step up.
I just feel shitty. Just sometimes the time doesn't work out.
Well, wait till our book review. You're going to carry that whole shit.
Speaking of, next time we're going to be going over Joe the Barbarian.
The greatest book ever.
I mean, we talked about it since the beginning of the podcast, and it's going to be like episode 70-something. So
I would think we did a pretty good job of waiting.
Well, we did have to wait for a new printing because it was out of print for a while.
Yeah.
So part of it was having access to it.
Yeah, otherwise it might have been our first book review.
Right. We know it's going to be good.
Yeah.
And it was good again, and it was good revisiting it.
Yeah, just get ready to listen to two grown men gush over 8 issues of A Kid with Diabetes.
Effectively, yes. So thank you for listening. If you would like to send us some emails, please, for the love of God, do that, because we need some discussion topics. We will talk about weird shit. We'll talk about comic shit. We'll talk about books we're reading now.
Let's talk about your mama.
We'll talk about your mama, whatever. You could send us suggestions for future book reviews. We do enjoy those. We have a few of those coming up where I think the one we're recording tonight is a suggestion that we got to review. I won't tell you what it is, though. You can do that you can send all those things to thecomiccryptcast@gmail.com. You could check out the store on Facebook and Instagram. Links for those will be in the show notes. You could see all the new cool stuff coming through the store. You got anything else you would like to say to our fair listeners?
Holiday sale starting soon.
Yeah. One, happy Thanksgiving. And two, this Friday, we're going to start our holiday sale up, and that's going to run through December.
Yeah, 50% off back issue bins.
Mm-hmm. Amongst other things.
But,
Yeah, that's the big one.
We're talking about books.
Yeah, the important stuff.
Yeah.
Speaking of books, go read them.
Go read them.
We loading up the hearse, throw it in reverse. I come from the church of the Marvel Universe. Bodies getting stuffed in the bags like comics. The hardcore get it while the soft bitches vomit. I came to this earth on a radiated comet. Now the planet is in perilous danger because I'm on it. Fly super villain with the superpowers in me. Got the rare issues and all my shit is minty. Body like Ben Grimm, suckers I be beating down. Look around and we be found chilling out in Eatontown. I be at the comic crypt stacking up the kryptonite. Doomsday and Superman every time I grip the mic. Dark Phoenix overloading, supernova, sunspot exploding. I'm the Punisher reloading Bobby Drake when he's frozen. Storm forming ominous clouds over the ocean. Working with Professor X to master my emotion. Have you posing in the box whether you know it or not. I'll easily bag your bitch like Logan did to Scott. Mr. Sinister plots when I administer shots to clone Gene from my genes. Then this shit'll get hot like Inferno. Burn slow, humans are ash. God loves man kills in the days of future past. Now I'm working on a science lesson. Me and Brian Stratton, a rat in a cage who can't stop buying X-Men.
Like a flower that blooms in the spring. You were beauty, you